Okay, Orange Juice Aerobics, episode 7, and perhaps the most difficult episode for me to bring to y'all. I'm actually in the middle of a move. I'm in downtown Flint, Michigan right now, Genesee County, and I'm moving to Washington, D.C. this week. But I'm not even gonna lie, I had to go to jail this week. My dad, he was yelling at me, partially because of this podcast / YouTube thing I'm doing. I guess I should clarify, I think I'm going to do 100 episodes of Orange Juice Aerobics, 3, 4, 5 days a week. Maybe I'll back off 5 days a week, I'll do 3 days a week, but I'm going to keep doing it. But, my dad was mad. He was like, you're not Joe Rogan. What are your internet startup businesses? This isn't real, this is a lie. You're lying to me and being lazy. I'm like, Dad, I don't know how to explain it, but Orange Juice Aerobics, I don't plan on ever making money off this. He says, oh, you're not Joe Rogan. I'm like, no, I'm not Joe Rogan. I'm just, this is what I do every day. And then, otherwise, there's someone walking by. But otherwise, but my AI startup, that is a very real company. So my AI startup, I work on every single day. And that's a real business. So that is kind of my business. Civilians News, I don't expect to ever make money off of. Orange Juice Aerobics, I don't expect to ever make money off of. But my dad really didn't understand. And then he started kind of threatening me with a sword. And I had to restrain him. And he went to the police. And basically the police said, that a crime was committed. And I got really mad because I didn't think a crime was committed because he was threatening me. Long story short, I had to spend a week in jail. I still got my jail sandals on, but I'm still doing my little podcast thing this morning. I'm just gonna do the dot drill. I'm not gonna do lunges today. I'm just keep doing the dots and working on my quickness. And I think I'm gonna do 100 episodes of this. But long story short, I just spent a week in jail for basically restraining my father, who was really mad about this, among other things. He just doesn't really understand, and it's hard to explain to people. But I have my own opinions. Everyone has their own opinions on what is what, especially with podcasts and things like that. But I don't do this for money. I just want to clarify, I don't do this for money. I don't write civiliansnews.com articles for money. But my AI startup, that's my business. And music is a hobby to me. But okay, long story short, I'm moving to DC this week. And the reason I haven't been podcasting this week or doing my Orange Juice Aerobics is because I was in jail, unfortunately. But hopefully it'll all get worked out and everything will be okay. But okay, let's do the dot drill today. Just keep working on speed. I almost got in really good shape there for a second. I think I ran 80 out of 90 days. We're in downtown Flint, Michigan right now. I'm moving tomorrow, hopefully. I got to go to court, and then hopefully after that, I'm going to move to Washington, D.C. Then, after I move to DC, civiliansnews.com will be less taboo too. My dad won't be able to yell at me as much then. So I'm moving to DC this week, but I'm going to continue to do these in the morning, as much as I can. And I'm going to keep working on my quickness and keep running. I think I ran 80 out of 90 days, so I'm going to keep at it. And a setback is not always a failure. I had a setback. I didn't have a failure. So I'm just going to do the dots today. I'm going to skip the lunges. I might do knee tabs. I'm just going to do the dots on camera, keep working on my quickness, and the show goes on. But again, I don't do this for money. I think my dad thought I was trying to be Joe Rogan, and that's not what this is. This is just for me to work on my quickness and to show people what I do, really. But otherwise, I had a tough week. I went to jail, and I was just restraining my father, who was literally, had me in a corner with a sword. Because he was mad about this, because he thinks I'm throwing my life away, but, this is just a hobby to me. My AI startup, that's a business. This is a hobby, so I guess I just wanted to clarify that. Might even do the dots twice today, just to make up for the lost time. I'm going to do 100 episodes of Orange Juice Aerobics, and then I'll see where my progress is, and I'll go from there. So this is episode 7. And we're on the road. I'm moving. I'm in the middle of a move to Washington, D.C., but I still got time to do it. Woo! Woo! My 400 times are getting better too. I just had a little setback, but I'm still getting in better shape. And actually, I needed a break. My legs feel stronger today. Whew. You know, just doing one little exercise every day makes a huge difference. That's today. I'm gonna keep going as I move. Maybe I'll stop at truck stops in the morning and I'll do it. But right now I'm in the middle of a move. I'm moving, I'm tired too. I'm moving from Flint, Michigan to Washington, D.C. And hopefully civiliansnews.com will be less taboo there. And it's hard to explain AI in Flint, Michigan. So yeah, things happen. You got to differentiate a setback from a failure. This is episode 7, Orange Juice Aerobics.